Most men take so long to decide on moving out of their parents' house and starting their own lives. So this is the truth of the matter. A man at 22 shouldn't be staying with the parents. You need to move out of your parents so early so that you can plan your things early, start your life early, mature early enough, know how men operate out here, know how men struggle, suffer to be men. At 22 is even latest. Just disconnect from your parents and start thinking and doing things like a grown-up, like a grown-ass motherfucker, like a grown-ass bam. Well, the earlier you live, the earlier you build yourself, because you can never have your free will and autonomy when you're still staying under your parents' roof. They'll always expect you to act on what they ask of you. Yes, you'll always be on their beck and call, even when it's outright stupid. You just have to follow because they feed you. And remember, who feeds you controls your big motherfucking time. At this age is where most men wanna try whatever the fucking fuck they keep seeing on Pornhub and any other porn sites. How will you ever experiment all in your parents' house? Yeah, I mean, at that age is the time you just wanna do any nonsensical thing to try to know more about yourself. You'll be doing more things, and it's time to decide about your life. Getting to know more about your life, getting to know more about you, having your own free will. So imagine you visited the porn site and saw a fucking good sex position, or even whatever the fucking fuck you saw on Pornhub, and you wanna try it with a bitch. So imagine fucking a bitch in your parents' house. Man, what a shame. Bullshit. That's a fucking shame. Worse enough, men who are 22 and still in their parents' house are well known to be mama's boys. So these mothers considers these young men for their sons. They even considers them as the girlfriends because they spend so much time together. And since the man in that house, who is the dad, is also relaxed and weak as fuck, he'll not even see he's messing the boy up. So the son will grow up, but his nuts are still stuck in between his mother's thighs. So man, get the fucking fuck out of your parents' house. Come out here, start knowing yourself on your own. You know, when you have your own free will, when you have your own power, when you have your own freedom, that's the only time you'll get to know how to control yourself. And by controlling yourself, come on, you'll even know how to control your house. But if you don't know, you've always been controlled by your mother, and now you want to leave being controlled by your mother to come out here and now be the authority in your house, and you expect your wife to be under you, and you've always been under your mother. Do the math, and even just do the math, do the algebra, and see that for real the equation isn't adding up. Come out here, bro. Come out here, suffer like other men. Suffer until you find your way through. There's nothing easy. Yeah? In fact, looking for a job, especially in Kenya, in the city, man, it's never easy. You're gonna suffer your ass like a motherfucker. You're gonna go through hell. You're gonna go through shit. You're gonna need sacrifice, and that's what makes you a man. Sacrifice makes you a man. Stretching out, doing your fucking best to get that fucking thing is what's needed. Nothing comes easy. Easy hire, easy fire. If you get hired easily, man, you're just gonna be fired easily. How many people just got jobs in just a simple way? Yeah, like a blink of an eye, you already got that job. Just the same way, just like the blink of an eye, you're gonna lose that job. So you must get used to this nonsense early enough. And you can never get used to this nonsense early enough if you're still staying in your parents' house, because you'll have no responsibilities. You'll have nothing pushing you. So you won't even give it what it takes because you're being fed. Everything is provided. So you won't even see that like there is a responsibility pushing you. And that's laziness. It will encourage laziness. You'll be a weak ass man. And what do weak ass men do in their marriages? They suck. Yeah, so these men who are used to this easy life, just getting everything every time they want from their parents, every time they get out, it will be very fucking hard for them to get used to the game in the jungle because they're used to getting things easy. Mama, Daddy, I need this. I need this. Shoes. Bullshit. I need to buy boxers, briefs. Funny, right? Shameful. So those are the same men that cry every time they face simple, silly ass challenges like lack of money, lack of food, lack of just anything they ever want, because they think they're entitled to anything outside here. Like, those are just successfully manufactured soy boys, well-made soy boys, man-made soy boys. So just don't accept to be a soy boy. Be a fucking man. These men who take long to leave their parents' house don't fucking do any sacrifice if they get outside there and face challenges. Everything will be like, mom, dad, hello, dad. Yeah. Hey, mom, I'm sleeping hungry. Mom, rent. Mom, they're closing my house for me. Mom, stress. Mom, please talk to dad. I'm going to die. Mom. Some of you slept hungry until decided, no, enough is enough. Enough is enough. You slept hungry until you found your way to the other side. And that's the only way you can get to identify yourself. You must first have to go through that dark shit. You must still go deep down into that darkness for you to come out to the light. Yes. Imagine sleeping hungry, literally hungry, and your next door neighbor eats chicken, man. It's just bringing about the sweet aroma in your house. Say you're staying in iron sheet houses, there's no barrier between you and the next door neighbor. So anytime the person cooks anything, say well wet fried chicken, man, you're gonna feel like it's just right there in your face, and you won't eat it. You won't even taste a piece because that's for that man. That's not yours, and there's nothing you're gonna do about it. There is nothing. If you want to cry, die, fly, do backflips, kill yourself, they don't fucking care. It's theirs. It's not yours. Go look for yours. Yeah? There's nothing you can do about it if the next door neighbor is cooking meat or something, but you're there hungry as fuck, lazy as fuck, just sleeping because you've got no energy to even lift your neck because you've slept hungry for days. Hunger and lessons. That's what you should get from all that bullshit. So you either go, get your ass up, work, or die. The world doesn't care even the God you think exists doesn't exist. You'll never even see his ass anywhere around you. That God, please be there for me. No, you'll never see God around you. As long as you are praying to him like he's there in heaven or a place not known, just know you're doing some bullshit. He doesn't exist. Yeah, and if he exists, he is in you. You are the God. You need to know that. You are God. You are the one to make things happen. But if you're still waiting on him, this God, my God, I'm praying to God every day, kneeling down. You don't know you are the God. If you think God is there, try praying to him, kneeling down every morning, kneeling down for hours, or even 2, 3, 4, even 5 hours every morning, praying to him that, oh, I need this, I need this. Hey, go fucking down. You won't get anything. You won't get even a thing. You need to just keep bleeding, but nothing. That's when you know for a fact that God doesn't fucking exist, but he exists as a God. Some of us, we face serious stress like rent, house almost locked for lack of rent. We sit back, relax, take a deep breath, sleep. From that sleep, from that kind of darkness, from that state of nothingness, you'll get all the solution you could ever think of. And I mean all. Some people even talk to themselves about things happening in their lives, which is okay, but make sure every time you're talking to yourself, you are winning the conversation and even overpowering those voices in your head with the positive side of everything. If they say, man, this life is gonna kill you, answer it back, man, I'm gonna kill that life. I must kill that life. The positive side of this of the conversation and the strong side of the conversation should be your talk. You must win it. Face things or person causing you to talk to yourself and make sure you win. This life is 100% your responsibility. Man, yes, it's your responsibility 100 fucking percent. And if you fail to plan, that's it. And remember, age is a major factor. You know, at the age of 18 to around 25, 26, you can just decide to do any humiliating thing. But there's a moment you get doing some things becomes a shame. Imagine you competing for the same opportunities with men in the early 20s and you're about 40 to 50. Say, for example, you've gone somewhere to ask for employment and the people who are there, who are being trained with you, are fucking are even your son's age mate. If you find yourself in that kind of situation, just know you failed as a man. You failed to take actions. You failed to do things that were supposed to be done, because there are so many men your age who are very okay, who are financially just stable. So, man, one thing you need to know, age of 18, 26, 25, that's when you have to explore yourself. You need to, by 25, you should know your purpose and then stick to it. So what if you take so long and even leave your parents' house at the age of 25? When will you ever know about yourself? How will you ever start working on you? So, you know, at a certain age, there are some jobs, if you go looking for them, it's just humiliating. It's just shame. It's just lack of self-respect. So a man living in his parents' house at the age of 24, when will you fucking ever discover your purpose and be who you wanna be and set your foot strong by the age of 25? Worse than us, men who come from well-able families, they come out here thinking what's in their home belongs to them. And he's just entitled to every fucking thing the father owns. And when the dad is weak and can't push him to look for his own, sadly, the man will end up good for nothing, piece of shit, weak and useless. These are the same men who will be lied to in churches that if you see your life not aligning itself properly, marry. Yes, look for a heaven-sent lady and marry. She might be your destiny connector. Somebody say amen. Somebody say, ladies say amen. And so ladies will be there shouting like horse, shouting like their pussies are so loose as their tongues. Yeah, the looser the tongue, the looser the pussy. So they just shout, ululating like fools. You know, there are some people God put in this world to help you connect to your destiny. They are your destiny connector. Somebody say another amen. So bitches will be there yelling. Fuck you, pastor, for putting a lot of men into stupid shit. Instead of telling them the truth, you're throwing them into the world of fantasy full of lies about God. In fact, anyway, someone starts telling you things about, God this, God that, God up, God that, you are being lied to. Wake the fuck up. Religion, rather Christianity, is bullshit. And it's the cause of all this confusion, fuck ups, and many useless things going on right now. So grow a fucking pair, be a man up, so that you don't become a good for nothing burden to your wife. Imagine your wife going to work to feed you. What a shame. What a fucking shame. So, man, be a man. Be sure to be strong. Yeah? And the moment you become a man and be strong, you're guaranteed to have a very strong, healthy marriage. And the women in such marriages will too find it easy to submit to such a man who is a beast. How do you find it easy for a lady to submit to a man who is in his 40s with nothing in his pocket, still struggling like a man in his 20s? How? It can never happen. It's for a man in the early 20s like me, it's my time to do any humiliating thing and still avoid ladies around me, because it's my time to explore myself. I'm trying to explore me. So if I do anything, it just looks to make sense. But at some age, no. So mothers are people who destroy men. So mothers, be good people. Don't be an enemy to your daughter-in-law by holding on to that man. You're an enemy to your daughter-in-law if you do that. Because she won't get a man she wants, but an effeminated, an emasculated, an effeminate, or even a soy boy. A woman in a man's body, just imagine. So men who stay with their moms for long become more like women and even start doing their hairs, braids, fake rasta, ear piercing, and many other womanly bullshit. Ladies, if you support such men, he's a mama's boy. Avoid such men. They'll destroy your life. They'll crash you down like a motherfucker. You'll never enjoy life in that marriage because you'll be the man in that marriage, or you'll be the mother in that marriage. So you'll be expected to do things, give orders, control everything in that house. Just imagine. Mama's boys make weak and useless dads. Very emotional. These are the same men that can cause war. In fact, third world war. If you just insult them and mention their mothers, you should be stupid like your mother, bro. You need to grow up, man. Oh my fucking goodness. If you ever say that to them, you've caused third world war. Hey, how the fuck you telling me about my mother? Do you know about my mother? Do you know where I came from? You better insult anyone else. You can even insult me, but not my mother. Yeah? Fuck it. To someone like me, you can even insult whoever the fuck you want. Even my dad, even my mother. I don't fucking care. It's just within you. That's the confusion in your life. Everything is within me. I just have to control it within me. Your emotions are yours. Go fuck yourself with your emotions. I don't fucking care. As long as my inner self, there is peace, you can just go and fuck yourself with your insults about my mother or my father. That's how a man should be. A man should not be an emotional ass motherfucker. The way most of men are outside here. You can never insult a man and mention their mother anywhere. You're gonna get killed. So, that's one thing that can cause a man to do that bullshit? Nothing. It's just stupidity and being emotional. They've always been stuck between their mother's thighs for long, and that's why they're doing a lot of nonsense. They're so womanly, they can't even make good men in their marriages because they're more like women. I've been so rough there, right? Yeah, you can go die if you want to. So, they'll be like, you better say anything, but never mention my mother anywhere in that useless things, yeah? Bro, I can even fight. I can even strip naked here for mentioning my mother against alongside bad things, bro. So you're like, is this a woman or a man? Is this a woman or a man? Very useless man. Just imagine a man not able to vote in whoever the fuck he wants because of the mother. You know, my son, you need to vote this leader because he's the best one, eh? He's the best one. You see, he's done many things, eh? Right? So go and vote for him. And maybe you didn't even want to vote because all those, like me, none of the political aspirants in Kenya make sense to me. So I didn't even take time to go for that nonsensical voters card. Because I now have got my freedom. I can do whatever the fuck I want. No one decides anything for me, and that's what it should be. Not that anytime you want to do anything, they're like, this is how you should be doing things. Yeah, your uncle and I and your father will be voting this man, so you also need to vote this man. Fuck it. Fuck it a good one. So men, be yourselves. And mothers, release your sons. We are tired of dealing with useless men outside here, very helplessly stupid. Let men be men, release men.